Good morning, fam. It's a new day filled with new blessing, and we are still in the beautiful Boracay. I wanted to show you guys first. Yesterday we were at Willie's Run, and the tide was low, but this is today, and the tide is high. So yesterday we actually walked up on the rock in no water, but today there is water. The tide is a lot higher today on the beach. So I wanted to show you guys that. First things first, then we're gonna have some breakfast, then we're gonna kickstart the day. Alright guys, we are in the streets of Boracay. We are on our way to Yapa Crimson. We're changing our resort again. So this will be final resort here in Boracay until we leave in a few more days. So we're currently on a tricycle because that's the easiest way to get around in Boracay. Getting a little natural AC. We'll definitely show you guys around when we reach Crimson. Alright, welcome back guys. So we just reached our hotel. Check-in is not until about 3 p.m. However, we just booked a land tour. So we're about to drive around the island on one of these electric tricycle and view different spots, different beaches on the island. So if you're in Boracay, you can do the island hopping tour by boat, or you can do a land tour with a tricycle. It's 500 pesos per hour. So the minimum is 3 hours, so that's 1,500 pesos, Filipino pesos for 3 hours, and maximum amount of person is 4. So yeah, we're about to explore this island a little more on our electric tricycle. Our first stop of the tour is Deeding Beach. It looks pretty similar to White Sand Beach, but if I'm looking all the way down there, if you go all the way down, you will definitely end up on White Sand Beach. I think it's the same stretch of beach, but this section has a different name, but still beautiful. The water still looks impressive, really nice and blue, different shades of blue. And look at the sand, different waves of sand. I guess you can't go wrong in the Philippines when you are walking on the beach in Boracay. So we're going to walk around for a few more minutes, and then we're going to hit our next spot. Alright guys, we're walking towards a cave area that is popular for some nice shots. So it's pretty interesting how the same stretch of White Sand Beach is broken up into different beaches because the water and the sun, it's the same. It looks the same beautiful white sand with the beautiful clear water. We're almost there, guys. Trust me, the sun in Boracay is sunning. Yeah, looks. There's a little private beach around there.
Can go around this.
Walking through that tiny hole right there.
This is the next destination.
Yeah, so it's a old whole photo shoot going on over there. Guys, when you're at a spot like this, just take your photos and move along. Please don't hold the line up, okay?
Then go back to.
Alright, so we're gonna go to a different spot.
So
Alright guys, we are at stop number 3. Well, stop number 2 was the Willis Rock. So we told the driver to skip that one. So I'll put that video, I'll have that video when I'm putting the tour together. So this would be stop number 3 for the tour. This is the mangrove. So this is the Boracay mangroves. Pretty interesting. I think this is the first time I'm actually going to a mangrove or walking through a mangrove. Seems to be a popular spot. There's a lot of people lining up to take their photos of the sign. I think there's a sign up there. So I think it might be a little wait. I'm not sure if we're going to wait until everyone gets their photo. We might just skip the photo because, as usual, you know, it's a whole photo shoot in areas like this. Alright guys, we are at stop number 4 for the tour. We are at the famous Boulevard Beach and with a famous coconut tree, but we're at the other I Love Boracay sign. This one is, I would say it has a better view than the other one. The other one is further up the street, but this one has a better view. The beach on this side of the island looks a little bit more rougher. It's a lot more windy. This is where they do a lot of sporting activities. So this is the opposite end of the island. This side is a lot different from the White Beach side. Alright, this is a guy doing the drone shot with the phone. Yeah, these guys are very talented. So this is the famous Bullabog Beach coconut tree. Yeah, this coconut tree is pretty popular on social media. I don't know what, you know, it's just a coconut tree hanging over to the ocean. You know, it's nothing special, but hey, you know, social media definitely changes, I would say, the outlook on a lot of stuff. All right, guys, we are at stop number 5 for the tour. We're currently at the Eucalyptus section of Boracay, and it looks different. It looks a lot modern, but the beaches on this side, I would say, it's a lot rougher than the white sand beach because it's a lot more windier on this side. So we're heading towards the keyhole, but we're seeing quite a few people waiting to take their photographs. But we're walking towards the location, and yeah, that's what we're seeing right now. Definitely not the white sand beach. This is our current situation. Guess you gotta wait in line to take the phone. Alright, we're at our 6th and final stop for the day. And we are at Hookah Beach. Well, I would say it's the best beach on the other side of the island. Definitely the sand is not as white and soft as the white sand beach, and the water is not as blue and beautiful as the white sand beach, but it's a very beautiful beach, and I can definitely see why people love it. The sand is pretty soft though. It's pretty nice. Yeah, this tour has been, I would say, worth the 1,500 pesos. So if you're not up to the island hopping, if you're not comfortable with going on the sea, then definitely there is stuff for you to see here in Boracay. So you can definitely book a land tour with any one of the tricycle guys, and it's 1,500 pesos. So yeah, it's definitely worth doing. Alright guys, we are currently at the Crimson, so let me give you guys a quick room tour. So we were told that the Crimson is one of the luxury hotels on Boracay Island. As you can see, the bathroom looks very modern. The room, it's a very beautiful room. King size bed, bedside table. We got a little chase over there with a little next area. A very decent sized TV with, I think this is that's the refrigerator right there, and that's your little tea station right there. They give you a bag and a hat, so if you want to go to the beach, then you can look directly into the bathroom from the bedroom, and that's a pretty nice tub right there. Yeah, overall it's a very nice property, very big. It looks like the cost, so it's one of the luxury properties. So I would definitely recommend you staying here at least a night or two if you're on Boracay Island, if you can afford it. The next day we had breakfast and then we went back to our room. Then we went to the pool where we spent the entire day. This was a perfect way to end our trip in Boracay. The Crimson is definitely a 5-star resort. The amenities are top-notch and the staff are amazing. We will definitely be back whenever we are in Boracay.
Well, not a bad view for last night in Boracay.